All right, I want to do a little quick channel slash mental health update. I'm recording this at like fucking midnight practically. It's 12:02, so yeah, midnight. Um, so yeah, I have to kind of keep it down a little bit. But it's man, what a time to be alive. It's a lot of crazy shit going on right now. But yeah, I want to do like a little channel update slash mental health kind of update. I'm gonna just shove both of them because I feel like they're kind of intertwined for me. So in terms of like the content that I want to put out this room, I'm gonna get that out of the way. It's just gonna be like Guild Wars 2 and just funny clips and just stupid videos. It's gonna be the same shit as last year. Okay, if you go look at what I did last year, it's probably gonna be the exact same thing. I will say though, if ArenaNet doesn't put out the kind of content, um, like Living Real Season 6 or something, I'm sure they'll do, right? But um, I can't really see myself like doing as much videos this year because obviously we had EOD last year, which was huge. But yeah, that's just kind of what you could expect from the channel this year. It's not gonna be anything insane. It's gonna be the same shit. I'm not gonna really change anything up like I tried 2 years ago. But yeah, mental health wise, this is like a huge thing that intertwines because whenever I'm in a good spot mentally, I really make a lot of videos because it's something that I'm genuinely like passionate about, and it's a fun hobby. It's something I when I'm in a good mood, in a good place, is a better term. Um, that I have a lot more kind of fun with, and I do a lot more, and so that's why there hasn't really been much uploads, and it sucks too because I really want to like finish that account tour thing, but I legitimately can't get myself to log on Guild Wars past doing the like daily gathering in my home instance and shit. Like I can't. Like I just want to play other stuff and try and distract myself as best as I possibly can because things have been really shitty for months now. We'll talk about that in a bit, but it's been really terrible the past month. The past like month in particular, it's been like horrible. It's been absolutely awful. I've really just like felt. I mean, this is probably my lowest point. I can kind of remember back to thinking of. I've never been at a point where there's times where I'm just sitting here like, God, please just take me. Like I'm legitimately just sitting here like, oh God, I want to fucking die. I'm not suicidal or anything, right? There's a difference. But it's sort of like you kind of lose your will to live. I don't know, man. It's sort of like these brief spells. It's not anything that's insane, but it happens, and I hate it. And I've gotten that a couple times in my life, but I mean, it happens like, man, a couple times a week past month. It's pretty crazy. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened though, and I have a lot of mental illness issues and stuff. For people who don't know, but yeah, so I just wanted to mention that as well. Things have been terrible, since that whole situation with Toby, my cat, back in June, and most of you will not even recall this at all. Practically, I would think all of you wouldn't, because I think only a couple of people saw that video before I took it down. I took it down the next day because we learned that Toby did not have cancer and that he actually has a fungal infection. But the doctors and everybody, it was basically like, yeah, he has cancer, and it's a 4-year old cat. All right, this is something that it's like, what the fuck, and it changed me, man. After that day, like it sounds weird, like finding out your cat has cancer and then oh no, and it doesn't, right? Like you wouldn't think that'd be something to like change your entire life, but it kind of like it sort of put everything in like I don't really know, man. It was like a revelation of a day. Like a lot of things changed that day for me. I used to be kind of religious. I used to believe in God, but sort of like um not really fully Catholic. I mean, my sister's a fucking nun. So I don't think you can ever expect me to be fully Catholic, but um, yeah, and that's also greatly affected my mental health over the years. Is that since I've been 14, I've seen my sister a handful of times. In like the past 8 years, 7 years, which is kind of crazy to think about. Especially growing up and needing some sort of sibling figure. I just never got it, which sucks. I've essentially been an only child since then, which is really, really blown. Um, But I don't know. I stopped believing in God. I started just hating fucking religion I've just grown so like fucking pessimistic and like jaded over everything. It's crazy. And you might be able to tell that in my videos. I mean, I used to suck Guild Wars' dick. I still do, but I have made more I mean, I've actually made videos that are negative about it since then, which I don't think I did really before then. So that was kind of a change. Um, but yeah, it's just oh man, what a fucking shit fest. I just really hope things get better. It's just been kind of awful since then, and it's just kind of progressively gotten worse and worse. I'm sure things will get better. You know, I've kind of gone through this sort of shit um, in my life before, um, and you know, it's I don't know. I don't have like a whole lot of friends either. That's kind of another thing. I'm not really. I don't know. I don't really have much like people to kind of talk to. I guess is the right term for it. I don't know. I have a therapist. I have you know my parents that I don't really entirely feel comfortable talking to them about everything though. But my therapist and I got this basically it at this point. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I just been kind of chilling out. Um, sort of just. I probably should go to bed, man. I'm feeling really negative right now. I should really go to bed. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Because usually I feel really good in the morning, and then it kind of just progressively gets to this point throughout the day. So, yeah, that's gonna be kind of a little update video. I also kind of want to look back on this at the end of the year and be like, oh, hopefully my mental health will be in a better position than it is now because it's pretty bad. So, yeah, peace.